I've always felt safe in my home. It's a small, quiet house in a nice neighborhood. Nothing bad ever really happens here, or so I thought. What happens still makes it impossible for me to fully relax in my own space. It started with little things. At first, it was easy to ignore. Snacks missing from the pantry. Lights on that I was sure I turned off. A random creak or thump during the night. I told myself it was just my imagination, or maybe I was being careless. Then it got worse. One morning, I woke up to find the bathroom door wide open. I always close it before bed. It's a weird habit of mine. Another night, I found my TV remote sitting on the kitchen counter. I never leave it there. I live alone. No roommates. No visitors. It wasn't until I noticed the attic hatch was slightly ajar that I started to panic. It's in the hallway right outside my bedroom, and it's the kind that you pull down with a rope ladder. I hadn't opened it in months. Trying to stay calm, I grabbed a broomstick and pushed the hatch closed. I told myself maybe the latch just slipped, but something about it felt wrong. That night, around 2:30 a.m., I woke up to the sound of footsteps. Slow, careful, directly above me. In the attic. I sat up in bed, holding my breath, trying to convince myself it was an animal. A raccoon. A possum. Something. But then, I heard something that made my blood run cold. A cough. A human cough. I quietly grabbed my phone, turned off the flashlight, and opened the camera. I pointed it toward the attic hatch, recording. The footsteps shifted. Something scraped against the wooden beams. Then silence. I called the police. Whispered that I thought someone was in my attic. The dispatcher told me to stay on the line, lock my bedroom door, and wait for officers. I did exactly that, sitting in total darkness, heart pounding so hard I thought it might explode. It took them 8 minutes to arrive. Those 8 minutes felt like hours. I heard the front door being forced open, officers shouting, "Police!" They moved quickly. Then I heard them pull the attic hatch down. One officer climbed up while the others stood guard below. What happened next I will never forget. The officer yelled, "Get your hands where I can see them," followed by a loud thud. Someone hit the attic floor. Then scrambling, muffled shouting, and footsteps. When it was over, the officers told me they found a man hiding behind the insulation in a corner of the attic. He was filthy pale, wearing ragged clothes, and had a backpack filled with my food. Inside the bag were items that had been missing for weeks, snacks, my spare house keys, a flashlight I thought I lost, and worse, photos. Photos of me, sleeping, sitting on the couch, cooking. One photo was taken from inside my bedroom closet. The timestamp? 2 nights earlier. He told the police that he had slipped in through an unlocked window weeks ago. He'd been living in my attic ever since, coming down only when I was out or asleep, watching, listening. The police said he had no criminal record. He was just someone who had fallen off the grid. No job, no family, just drifting. And somehow he chose my house. I installed security cameras the very next day. New locks, motion sensors. But even now, months later, I sometimes wake up at night and swear I hear footsteps above me. Because after experiencing this, I know the scariest things aren't supernatural. It's realizing that someone can be living inches above your head without you ever knowing.